wanted to leave because that's where everybody at. So why not go to
Oh,
California? Come to California and try something and make it different. Basically, right now we working on our album. Like me and my manager, we going full throttle, just working. It's just mostly my genre is hip hop, but it's more like you gonna feel my pain when you listen to me.
hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks for joining in on this episode of the KDigitals podcast. On today's episode, I have local San Jose rapper Richy Z. How's it going, Richy?
It's going good. How about yourself?
Going good, man. I like that it's starting to get cold again back in San Jose.
Oh
I
God,
don't
it's
know
getting
about you,
back
but I'm
up.
tired of the heat.
Exactly.
For sure, man, for sure. Well, hey, Richy, every interview I do, I always like to open it up with really letting the guests kind of define who they are. So I know I
Right.
said you're a rapper, but in your eyes, like, how would you define your art? Would you say you're more MC? Are you a rapper? Are you just a music artist and you don't kind of box yourself? How do you kind of define your brand?
So first off, like I consider myself as an artist, not a rapper because I'm talented in different ways. Like I can do singing, rapping. I'm very like what you want to call it, versatile. Very versatile at doing my art. I mean doing my thing. So I consider myself as an artist.
For sure. No, that's cool, man. And like you hear that. And I think the diversity part you're talking about, like,
Right.
so I think that blends into one of the questions I want to ask is like, so when I was listening to like the Talk My Shit EP and everything, like you do sing more, like there's a lot more like melodics into it than just like straight like
Rapping.
rap,
Right.
right? Cool. So why is that? Why did you start singing more, or why are you singing more versus like just focusing on the other aspects?
Because nowadays people want to hear like more like melody, like more something that catchy, and like singing and rapping, like it bring like a different vibe to a song, and it's
Hmm.
more catchy when you like just harmonizing on it. So that's where I really got that from, and just
Hmm.
watching like different people like that took off and had success with it. So I was
Hmm.
like, wow, and I can do it too. So why not? So
Hmm.
that's where I got that from.
Yeah. How did you like learn how to sing then? Like, is that all like YouTube self-taught or?
I ain't gonna really say like sing, but I can like I can harmonize basically. So like where I learned it from really just my mom. Like we used to go to church all the time.
Hmm.
Going to like different concerts, listening. Like my mama always had like stuff in the radio, like some playing with music, somebody singing, church. It don't matter. She always had somebody playing, so it just caught on. It's basically like natural. And she can sing. My grandma can sing. My auntie can sing. They all can sing. So it just
Yeah,
really blood. So that's where I really got it from.
that's cool. That's very cool. So then when, I guess it's like a when and how question. So like when you got started as being like an artist,
Uh,
when did you like start thinking, oh, maybe I could do rap and like music and all that? And then when did it become like a thing where like you became more of a business and a process for you?
so I really started off when I was like probably about like 10,
Okay.
but I took it serious when I got in high school. Cause like growing up, like I always used to beat on the desk. Growing up, like in elementary, I get in trouble for it. So the teacher be like, "Damn, like you need to stop." Like, and she like,
Yeah.
in high school, I mean, in elementary, they used to put you in music class and shit like that. So I used to be like, always, they used to be my favorite thing: gym, playing basketball, and going to music class. So it just caught on to me. So like
Mm.
I can say I started off really when I was in elementary about 10, but I took it serious when I got in high school, like freshman, going to my sophomore year, that's when I first went to the studio. So I was
Hmm.
like, I fell in love with it soon, just like that. So that's when I really fell in love with it, started when I was like 10, and I took it serious when I was like 16.
Mm. Okay. And so uh, from the moment it went from like really just starting to just go, okay, there's something to this, and you started to like take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how did you guys go from that to eventually like putting out your own EP and like actually having a process and like being able to write songs? Like how long
So
did it take you? Yeah.
so in Atlanta, I dropped my first I think I dropped the first EP called Long Lucille on Audio Mac. I dropped that. like when I was 18. I dropped that when I was 18. I wasn't dropping music like that when I was 16. When I was going to the studio, I was just rapping, trying to practice, knowing how to rap, knowing what to
Mm-hmm.
say on the mic, not just talking on it, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
and come up with my own style and come up just just practicing. So I dropped my first EP on when I was 18, and then I turned around and dropped my an album when I moved up here to California. I dropped not an album but a mixtape, and it had like
Yeah.
13 songs. So that's how I met my manager.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, that's when I dropped Talk My Shit in I think April, and it
Mm-hmm.
only took me probably like 3 sessions just to do those 6 songs because
Oh,
I don't
really?
write. Yeah, I don't write. That's something I go in the booth. It might take me 30 minutes just knock out a song. Like it's just a talent. Like I just go in there, whatever come
Mm-hmm.
in my brain, whatever I'm feeling like, I just let it out. So like that's
Yeah.
where I really got it from.
Oh, that's clean. I mean, it's hella efficient too, right? But like,
Right.
that's cool. So then, okay, so then like I think that ties back to the singing part. I feel like,
Right.
and let me know if I'm wrong, right? It's just like an opinion. Like when it comes to like lyric, like being more lyrical, like you're kind of finding that flow. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like when you're singing, you're also trying to find the flow, but also find the melody.
Mainly,
I feel
right.
like that's gonna that sounds harder to do.
Right. Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah. It is. It's harder, but it's just talent. It's just some second nature to me. So I just go in there and just do it, and just hope. Just hope for the best. But I already know it's gonna be a banger. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
just it's just a talent. That's it. It's something I was born with.
for sure. Well, so I know you put out Talk About Shit, I think 2019.
2020.
What 2020? Oh, so
Yeah.
it's still recent. Okay.
Yeah. It's recent.
On so if you go to like your old like Instagram videos, like there's some songs you talk about like oh mixtape coming soon, EP coming soon, but now all those made it onto the like the official release.
Right.
Will we ever like see those like on Spotify or anything? Where is it more like your like decision like know
Teasing.
what I'm gonna
You just teasing. Just
oh
just teasing. Just making little snippets and whatnot. Just teasing people. But most songs like I gotta. So right now, well, we'll talk about it later. You might ask, but
no
um,
worries.
but for
Yeah.
this question, it just basically like just teasing, just getting people to like understand like what the music, like just letting them have snippets, and then when I drop it, they like, oh, I thought this song would be on, but it more harder songs on the tape, so it just teasing this,
Mm,
just snippets.
gotcha. So okay, so there's definitely like a strategy
But
behind
most
all
no,
this.
but most of the songs I had posted they on there, but some of them not.
Hmm.
So it's just like basically just teasing people.
Yeah. No, I think I did a good job. Because if you go through your comments, there are people saying like, "Hey, where's this at?" I'm like, "Hey,
Right,
I feel ya."
right.
That's cool, man. That's cool. So did you say you moved? So you were you in Atlanta and then you moved here to
Yeah,
California?
yeah. So I was in Atlanta my whole life. I grew up in Atlanta. I just moved
Okay.
up. I just moved out here in last of September. So this is gonna make a year since I've been up here.
Oh shit, you're like brand new to the area kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I'm like literally. I don't know nobody out here except like my manager. And
Yeah.
I had a homeboy. I had my best friend. Like he's like my brother. He came out here with me. So I
Yeah.
just know him and my manager and like a couple more people.
Yeah.
And I have a girlfriend out there too as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. I mean, like, so then how has COVID been for you? I feel like you just got here and all of a sudden you got locked
Oh
in.
man, it's been a journey, but it's not I can't handle. It's been a journey though, but it's not. It's just still doing features, still doing what I need to do to maintain. But it's just we used to it, so it ain't that we can't handle.
Yeah, for sure. Well then, so what have you been up to? Like how have things been? Like been like writing more? I feel like you think yesterday you
Oh,
were this
we
morning you
so
put
so basically right now we working on our album. Like me and my manager, we going full throttle, just working, just videos, studio sessions, doing features, just working. That's all we doing. We finna drop real soon, and we just been working on our album and just trying to focus on our career.
yeah, for sure. Um, so in the like Talk My Shitty PB, right? Like when I had a chance to listen to it, like I feel like it has both like a kind of like a low key like upbeatness to it, but it's also kind of like sad at the same time.
Right, exactly.
Like, and I feel like that you accomplished that because of like the singing, right? But like, is that what you're trying to go for? Like that kind of like vibe?
Um, it just Wow, it's just where I came, like where I came from. I came from like the struggle, so it's like most of all my shit is authentic. So it's gonna be a lot of pain, a lot of sadness in it, but also a lot of good things as well. But it's just mostly my genre is hip hop, but it's more like you're gonna feel my pain when you listen to me. So when you hear that singing, that's me yelling for help in my song. That's me explaining how I feel. That's me expressing my feels of what I'm going through as the moment as I'm making the song.
Yeah, for sure. So then, what is like with the new album coming out? Is there anything like new you're trying, or a different like vibe you're trying to
Oh
evoke?
yes, like it's a lot of different. It's gonna be wild. That's all I can say. It's a lot of different like different tune, different ways how we coming, how we like even the breathing. Me breathing on the song is just way different than the rest of my songs. So it's just a lot of different like technique we use and a lot of different sounds, a lot of different beats. It's a whole new Rich.
Got 3 producers.
Yeah, and we got like 3 producers on it, so it's like different flavors.
Oh
Like,
man,
yeah, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be real big.
that's cool. Is there any like release at all, or is that like
We
on
got
DVD?
we got a single.
Shit.
Yeah, we got a single that's from the well, it dropped, but we got a video that coming with it. It's called "Do That Shit." But it's
Oh
out.
yeah, I've seen that one in
Yeah,
like all over
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. It's on Apple Music, so that's one of the songs off of it.
Videos dropping probably like a week or 2.
Yeah, the video will be dropping like probably a week or 2. So
Oh, sick. Yeah. So I thought that one was cool because, like I said, like you look at Talk My Shit, and it's like very like sad but upbeat at the same time, like
right.
storytelling. And then Do Shit Come, it sounds like okay, it sounds like he's like feeling aside. Now I'm like coming at you all angry, and like it's
Yeah,
more raw.
yeah.
That's dope.
That's what I'm telling you. It's more like I'm here now. Like it's my turn. Like you know, little baby out. It's my turn. Like I feel like it's my turn. It's my turn to shine. My time to. Cause I've been doing it for a long time, but now it's paying off. So I'm just going with the flow right now.
That's cool, man. That's all cool. Well, to kind of like pull the camera back, right? Like, so I know we talked like a lot about like your process, like how you're creating. I know you mentioned like you had like your family, how you used to go to church and everything.
Right.
All that said too, like, are there any are like artists that you look up to, like, oh, see like what they're doing, I want to try something like that, or like I like this sound even though it's probably not like as popular, but like I want to pull from that. It's like a thing.
So basically like how I really got my sound and most of the melodies and the singing part is really from like Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. Like, I really looked up to them growing up. So like
Okay.
they're my influences. Like them the ones like that brought me that sound. But you know, they just influenced me a lot to like want to sound like, you know, melodies, have all those melodies and different type of patterns on the beat and just being different. So I can just say them two.
For sure. No, that's cool, man. Wow, so I feel like you have like a nice like diversity, even like to like your sound and like where you're drawing all those
Right.
different levers. That's cool.
Exactly.
Awesome. So then, I feel like I want to go back to real quick. Like, so what did lead the move from like what inspired you to go from Atlanta to California? I know we like talked about you getting here, but like how did that kind of journey come in the first place?
It's basically like a lot of like I was I had dropped a song called what this song called? I gotta think. Robbery. I dropped a song called Robbery with my
Okay.
homie Oso. Young Oso, he's from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We dropped that song, so everybody in Atlanta it was buzzing. So I thought then I was like, okay, I need to do something big. So let me come to Cali, let me work out here, let me find different people and find like different just a different culture, because Cali is a way different culture from Atlanta. So I just want to,
Okay.
in Atlanta, don't get me wrong, Atlanta is Black Hollywood. It's like there were all the music people at. That's why I wanted to leave, because there where everybody at. So why not go to
Oh.
California? You know, come to California and try something and make it different. So that's why I came out here.
Oh, interesting. That's cool. Okay. So then, yeah, 'cause I feel like that those are like you have like this mecca going on, but you also have like California, which has like this like timeless like this is like
Right.
Hollywood kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay. have you noticed there's like a difference in sound? Like maybe it's a
Oh yeah,
barrier, like obviously barrier,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So this what I was finna say. Like, so when I came out here, I knew it was a great choice because I'm not trying to be like funny or anything, but I just know like the Bay Area, all the music sounding like. So people get tired of it. Like people, like let's hear something different. So me coming out here with this whole different vibe, flow, people they gonna catch on quick because it's something different. It's something they never heard before. So it's gonna make them more hungry to listen to my music.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it gave me a chance to come out here and like just start fresh.
Yeah.
And still have a fan base from
Nice.
Atlanta. I still got that fan base from Atlanta and
Mm-hmm.
where I'm from, so they already know like, oh, like we already know he doing good. He moved to Cali. Like it just gave him another insight of me. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a lot different. Like it's just a lot different. And
Because
it's,
they're
I
all
feel like
excited for you. They're all
exactly,
excited.
and they're all excited. So it's just like I got that fan base. Then coming here to a bigger state, it's gonna make
Mm-hmm.
it even bigger.
Yeah. You took over kind of mid coast, and you could take over the west coast, and then before you get up in New
Yeah,
York.
you feel me? Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. I want to come in the game like that. Something big, like somebody like, wow, like we knew him from here. Then now he moved up here and took over. Like this is gonna make it a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm. That's dope, man. So I was like, you have that same vibe of like the entrepreneurs and like when I interview, like, do you like ever sleep at all? Because it sounds like you're just working all the time now at this point.
Oh no, I sleep, but it's not like how I wanted to sleep. Like I go to bed still probably around like 12 or 1, but I'm still getting up. Like this morning, I'm up here 8:30. We
Mm-hmm.
here, so it's just regular day. We working, but at the same time, still sleeping though.
Yeah, so it's that nice TLC yourself. Cool, man. Well, hey, I know we're kind of in time, so I just want to ask like one question or everything. Like, I know the album's on the way. But obviously, that's gonna be like I'm guessing a digital release because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Assuming COVID ends in 2021, like everyone's kind of fingers crossed. Is there anything else you have planned for people? Like, are you gonna be doing more shows? I know that you just music videos. Like, what's your plan once COVID kind of is we're allowed to go back out again?
Tours. That's all we focus on. Tours,
Mm-hmm.
marketing, promoting, just making just a lot of money. We just want to do tours, merch. That's one of the biggest things. Having merch.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Just
friend's clothing line that you're going to be
yeah,
helping them with.
helping with my friend clothing line. We just trying to do different things. But we definitely want to do like tours and shows and all that. We trying to be doing that before the
Yeah,
end. Or whenever whenever we open back up, we trying to be doing tours.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, see, this. I know you say you sleep, but just in case, make sure you get your sleep, man, because you work too
Oh
much,
yeah,
you're gonna burn
I am.
yourself out.
I'm gonna be ready for that though. You feel me? Like going on
Yeah,
tour, like I don't even want to sleep. I want to be up all night. I just want to just embrace all that. So, but I'm gonna make
yeah,
sure I get some sleep though. That's
yeah.
for sure.
Dope, man. Well, hey, Richie, I appreciate taking the time to chat with me today, man. It's a cool interview. I appreciate. Same thing, like when you listen to music, like I said, it has like the sadness, but like it's very still like upbeat and nice. I think listen to when you're driving on a cold day.
Yeah,
And I feel like even your personality is like very like energetic, which is also like, oh damn, like I
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah.
So, anyways, all right, man. I will let you go. Thank you for joining me today. Where can people follow you at if they want to learn more about you?
Go to my Instagram is at it's underscore no Richy underscore it's me. So you can just look me up. RICHYZ underscore ITS underscore me. That way you can find me on Instagram. And then I don't really use Snapchat and Facebook like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
it's
don't do
just
this
mostly
anymore.
Instagram. Yeah. Yeah.
Dope, man.
And my YouTube channel, I got a YouTube channel on Richy Z. So you can
Mhm,
find that on YouTube, RCHY and capitalize Z.
mhm. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, Richie, man. I will let you go and talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.